Hey Brainiacs, welcome back. I'm in Unit 1, question number 4. So if you want to go ahead and pause and work it out, and then I will go over it with you. All right, it looks like we are rounding here. They've given us a number line, and let's remember, we've got a halfway point. So really, if the numbers are too overwhelming when they're big, I like to narrow it down. I use my highlighter. I'm going to highlight 45. Even though that's 450,000, sometimes my mind just likes to look at it like 40, 45, 50. That might help me with some of these. Alrighty, A says 473,846 rounded to the nearest 100,000 is 500,000. So if I look here, where would I put this number on my number line? Well, here's 4, 7, here's 4, 5, so I'd go 6, 7. It would go somewhere in this range. If I'm rounding, is it closer to 400,000 or closer to 500,000? And if I'm here, if I've already walked past the halfway point, then I'm going to round up. So this one, rounded to the nearest 100,000, would be 500,000. True. Well, here we go. 450,903 rounded to the nearest 100,000 is 400,000. Well, we've got 4. If I find my place, go next door. 5 or more, you add 1 more. So I'm going to have to add 1 more to the 4. And if I look at the number, it would be here at my halfway point and a little beyond it, because it's not right on 450,000. So it would round up. So this is false. 434,785. See the 4, 3. Now they're rounding it to the nearest 10,000ths place. Uh-oh, they've changed it up a little bit. And they want to know if it will go to 440,000. Where would I put 440,000 on my number line? I put it here. Okay. And now this time they're going to the nearest ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds. Are you seeing? Are you with me? Okay. And now I'm looking at the 10,000. So when I come up here, I also need to know that this one is going to be 430,000, excuse me. Okay. And now where would 434,000 be on the number line? Well, that's above 30, but it's less than 40, so it's going to be in this range. So I can just zoom in on this part of my number line. And then I got to think, what would my halfway point be between 30 and 40? Well, my halfway point would be 35. 435,000. All right, so let's look at our number again. 434. Would that be above the halfway point or below the halfway point? It'd be below the halfway point. Also, if I use one of my cute chants, find my place, go next door, 5 or more. That's not 5 or more, so I just write that digit down. So this one would go down to 430,000, and it says it's supposed to go up to 440, so that is also false. So we had false. false and true. Alrighty, and D. 480,715 rounded to the nearest 10,000. They did it again. To the nearest 10,000. So I got to find my place. Ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000s, 10,000s. Where would 480,000 be on my number line? Well, this is 450, so this would be 460, 470. We may need that one. 480. And then this one would be 490,000. Okay. And my number is 480,715. Where would it go on my number line? Well, that's more than this, but less than this one. So it's going somewhere between these two. What's my halfway point, guys? 480, 490. So this is going to be 405, right? Always marks the halfway point. So 485,000. Now, if I look back at my number, where would it fall? 480, 715 is going to be below the halfway point by quite a ways. So it's going to round to 480,000. Yes. So I'm going to say that that one is True Blue. Okay, guys, it's all about finding that halfway point. Okay, here we go. You may want to pause. We're going to be looking at number 5, which has 2 parts. So go ahead and try and answer both parts before you hit play again. All right, Green River State Park has 312,684 visitors one summer. Blue Sky State Park had 441,902 visitors. How many fewer visitors did Green River State Park have than Blue Sky State Park? So I am subtracting that. How many fewer tells me to subtract. So I'm going to take the Blue Sky State number, which is 441,902, and I'm going to subtract 312,684. So notice I made sure to line up my place values very neatly, stacking my ones, my tens, my hundreds, my 1,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s. My comma can also help me keep them in the right places. Already I am seeing a problem. I'm going to have to regroup. I can't take 4 from 2. And in my class, we go next door and we say, "Excuse me, you got some 10s?" No, there are no 10s there. It's got a 0, but there's some hidden 10s grouped over in these hundreds. So I'm going to box these in together. I'm going to get that little homeless 0 to move in with those hundreds. So now when I knock, yeah, there's 90 there. So we're going to take 1 away and make it 89. And when I was going next door, I was trying to borrow 10 to give to this 2. Regrouping that 10 into the 1's place. And that becomes 12. Now I can work out at least what's going on in this part of the problem. 12 minus 4. I'm going to get 8. 9 minus 8, I'm going to get 1. 8 minus 6, I'm going to get 2. Yay, I'm halfway there, and oh, it starts again. I'm going to have to regroup. I can't, if I only have one cupcake, I can't give you 2. All right, so I'm going to go next door. Excuse me, you got some 10s? Yeah, there's some hidden 10s there. So I'm going to regroup some of them. I'm going to take one away from here and make it 3. I'm going to make this 1 plus 10 and 11. 11 minus 2 is 9. Don't forget my comma. 3 minus 1 is 2. And 4 minus 3 is 1. So this is the number I get. This is the work I would show. Alrighty, and my answer then is Green River State Park has 129,218 fewer visitors than Blue Sky State Park. Alrighty, let's look back at part B. I'm going to pronounce that name Shiro. Said that both state parks had a total of 753,586 visitors. Is Shiro correct? Well, I'm going to have to check his work. So I'm going to take my 2 numbers that I had originally, and I'm going to add them together because it says had a total. Alrighty, so I start again with these 2 numbers. This time, instead of subtracting them, I'm going to be adding them. I want to double check myself and make sure I have the right numbers written down, that I've stacked up my places, and that I'm ready to go. Alrighty, I get 2 plus 4 is 6. 0 plus 8 is 8. 9 plus 6 is 15. I write down the 5 and I regroup the 1. 1 and 1 is 2, and 2 more is 4. 4 and 1 is 5. 4 and 3 is 7. 1, 2, 3, ding! So this is the number that I get. Let me see what's going on with his number. This is the number that Shiro got. What are you noticing about the 2 numbers? First off, they're not the same, so I don't agree with Shiro, which, that makes me want to double check myself. And so I look back and go, okay, 6, 8, 15, carry 1, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about my numbers. So what are the differences that you notice? Because we have to explain why we're not agreeing with Shiro. I'm noticing that we got the same thing in the 1s, the 10s, the 100s, but something went wrong here for Shiro. What are you noticing that's up above in this problem? I notice this. What do you think Shiro did? I'm thinking that Shiro did not add in the 1 that was carried over from the 100s. So I would explain that no, I do not agree with Shiro. do not think Shiro is correct. It looks like Shiro did not add in the regrouped one in the thousands place. So again, I'm trying to use math vocabulary, thousands place, regrouped, and being specific that no, I do not think Shiro is correct. All right, that's the second page of this assessment. I'm going to pause and do the next page on another video, so look for it in the links.